What's up, everybody, and welcome to Let's Play Parasite Eve. I'm Whatthefnu, and I will be your not-so-humble host through this early attempt at a 3D action game. I say not-so-humble because, not gonna lie, I'm kind of a boss at this game. Parasite Eve is one of my favorite games of all time. Top 15 easily. Of course, I know it's top 15 because I once tried to make a top 10 list out of this. Or top 30, whatever it might have been. I decided against that, though, considering that unless I have over, like, 30,000 subscribers, nobody would care. Now, as you'll notice from this opening screen right here, we have a tutorial offered to us before the game even starts. However, considering I already know how to play, most of this is just text anyway, and you just got done watching a 2.5-minute cutscene, or opening movie in this case, we're just going to hop into a new game. Besides, we have important things to talk about, like franchise history. Yes, for those of you who don't know what this is, Parasite Eve was, well, you might have seen in the beginning, was developed by Squaresoft. Not Square Enix, Squaresoft. This was before the merger in 2013. It was released on September 9th, 1998 in the United States, and again on March 15th, 2011 on the PlayStation Network, so you can also pick it up there as a download. Now, Parasite Eve the game is a sequel to Parasite Eve the novel, written by Hideaki Sena and published in 1996 and translated into English in 2007. Now, I read the book in preparation for this project, among other things related to cross-media for Parasite Eve, and I pretty much share the common sentiment that it starts off really slow, but once it gets going, it really gets going. Honestly, though, for all you literary junkies out there, you know that's pretty much standard for Japanese novels that are translated into English. And by the way, speaking of things that take a while to start up, check this out. Come on now, CD, any second now. Freeze frame. Doop 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 doop. Well, the perimeter looks okay. Hey, what's that on my shoe? What's wrong? You're the one who wanted to come to the opera. Alright, just pretend there's some cool 90s music playing in the background to this. Aya Bray, 25, NYPD officer. No rules. Yeah, Aya's fine. I don't know why, but... And just in case you forgot what information you had already seen. I don't know about why, but when I was a kid, no matter what game it was, no matter what character it was, whenever I saw like a name entry screen like that, I always put in Sean. Which is kind of awkward for this game because the main character is a girl, or, sorry, woman. She's too old to be a girl. Woman, that made it kind of awkward. Check this guy out. I even had my dad get the best seats for us tonight. So lighten up. We're gonna have a great time. You'll see. Yeah, I'm sure you're just gonna set my night on fire, aren't you? And, of course, he doesn't follow us in, but if we jet forward here, he's already teleported in front of us. So much for a consistent world, eh, guys? I do love the pre-rendered chandeliers hanging from the ceiling, however. See, a lot of people love to shit on pre-rendered backgrounds, but if you do them right, they can look kinda nice. It's the PS1. Cut it some slack. Let's go to our seats. They've already started the first act. Well, aren't you going to open the door for me like a gentleman? Fine. I have to do everything myself. I see how it is. Oh, this is great. Because now we get to watch an opera. Haha. I don't get a chance to flex my dramatic muscle too often. Let me just whip up my best Oscar-winning voice here, see if I can deliver a stunning performance for you guys. Don't know why I do that. That's just making my throat rougher. Father, please give me permission to marry Eva. As I mime around for 2 hours waiting for the next line. I forbid it! You know well what will happen if you do. Those who succumb to her beauty all die in horrible ways. You don't understand. She is the one who has suffered after the deaths. She is evil! Guard, grab her! And Burn her at the stake! And now you know where I got my habit of capitalizing words in the middle of comments in order to emphasize them. I blame it solely on this game. Father! If you are sentencing her to death, then I ask that you take my life along with hers. Edward. Brace for impact. Ear poison! That is ear poison! I cannot stand the woman they got to sing opera in this. Oh my god, I don't know what it is about her voice, but it goes through me like a knife. It ruins what is otherwise, for me, a fantastic soundtrack. And the worst part is, this is something that will play consistently along with this character every time we see her, because, spoiler alert, if you couldn't tell by the creepy eyes right there, this is going to be a recurring character. Wow, those are some impressive stage effects. Okay, that's too impressive. Would it be inappropriate for me to sing Disco Inferno right here? How about I'm Burning for You by Blue Oyster Cult? Oh god, now you got me going. Well, she hasn't set fire to the rain, but she certainly set fire to the audience. And here's one that's going to be topical in just a second. This guy fell down, down, down in a burning ring of fire. Man, look at that dodge. She was ready for that. Man, that girl is on fire. Or rather, she's not. Even though she should be, considering the rest of everything else is. Oh god, why did I even reference that song? Rihanna sucks. Jesus! I don't wanna... Oh my god! Go! Get out of here! Now! Bump. So anyways, we have to... Oh my god. I forgot about this. Look how slow she moves. Seriously, look at how little distance she travels through the world over time. That is atrocious. Especially coming from an era where we had games like Final Fantasy VII and Mario 64. That is horrid. Freeze! NYPD! You're the only one who seems to be fine. What? You should be awakening soon. What are you talking about? Listen, your cells are trying to communicate. They're calling out. Welcome to Parasite Eve's battle system, ladies and gentlemen. Let me explain everything that's going on here right now. What you see in the top left is all the information relatable to your character. That blue flashing bar is the active time bar, or AT. When it fills up completely, you can take an action. In this case, if you press X, this dome will appear around you. Anything targeted within there is within your range of the current firearm that you're using. Bullets indicates how many bullets are left in the gun. Target indicates that there is one target within my range right now. You can still shoot at targets that aren't within that range if they happen to move out while you're still shooting at them, but you will suffer a damage penalty. And the bullet symbols are how many bullets you can fire with this particular attack. In this case, I can press X 2 more times in order to fire 2 shots at Eva, or at least 2 if I didn't get interrupted. And now we've got a brand new bar underneath our health. What's happening? My body! It's getting hot! Oh god. I think that's a completely different problem than taking in a criminal, Aya. We'll talk about that one when kids aren't watching. Just as I thought. What is this? What did you do to me? Alright, what we just gained is the ability to use parasite powers, or parasite energy, or PE as the bar is labeled. I'm intentionally going to take a hit here to show this off to you. Whenever your active time battle gauge is full, you can either use your gun or you can use Parasite powers. In this case, we only have one at the moment. Heal 1, which restores 30 HP. And there we go, we've restored our health, but we've used up some of the bar. But don't worry, it'll fill back up over time. Now, this particular boss, if you will, isn't very hard. You see all those dots floating around her? Get to one side of the stage, and when they converge on her hands, start moving. That's your cue to get out of the way, go to the other side, and start burying bullets in her brain again. Other than that, this is a pretty standard fight, and as you'll notice, our Parasite energy has already gone back up to full, so yeah, there really isn't a whole lot of difficulty with this one. Our bodies are communicating with each other. If you consider lasers and bullets a form of communication, sure. What? Communicating what? What do you want? The more you use that power, the more you'll become like me. Okay, pay attention to that line. You gotta understand something about me. I am an extremely literal person. Everything means one thing to me. You're talking to somebody who just a couple months back, when he got his car back from the repair shop, his dad told him that the people in charge put the keys underneath the front mat. Those were his exact words. They were under the front mat. Now, to me, if you just say front mat, I assume you're talking about the front mat of the house, because that's the only mat I'm familiar with. This was not true. He meant the front. I did not realize what everyone else realized but me, that he meant the front mat of the car on the driver's side. So I spent an hour looking for keys that were not in a place I thought they were. So when Eve here told me that using the Parasite powers would make me more like her, I assumed that using the powers would turn me into a monster. This is not the case. In fact, in the later, harder segments of this game, the powers are absolutely necessary. You need them. Trust me on this one. I know she's down there. Looks like our backup has arrived. Now, I recommend jumping down here because there's not a whole lot waiting if you go meet with that backup. In fact, I'll show you what we've got, what you'll get for doing it right now. So if you jump back out the front door of the theater, you'll be greeted with this. Wait! I'm a cop! I'm with the NYPD! What? Hold on. I'm going to take out my badge. Don't shoot. Oh, you kept it there. Seriously, look where her hand was. Look where she pulled that out from. So now you get to talk to all of these guys right here. Hey, why don't you have any injuries? Or as that emphasis would say, why don't you have any injuries? Don't ask me. That's something I want to know. Everyone's gotten burned. A lot of them probably won't make it. And literally the only reward you get for doing this guy will give you some ammo. Yeah, some backup, right? And this is already in a game where ammo isn't plentiful. And speaking of this guy right here, I wonder if it's that thing called spontaneous combustion? Who knows, huh? You think we'll be on TV? I hope this becomes a TV movie or something. Let me patch you up. Yes, he will heal our non-existent wounds here. So you get healing you don't need and ammo that is incredibly plentiful in this game to begin with. So, yeah. The only other advantage coming out here, I guess, is that you'll see what happened to some of the people who tried to escape, and this place is a little more messed up. Other than that, not much, so I'll just meet you back at the hole. Alright, we know she's down here, so let's jump down after her. Graceful landing, Aya. Especially in those heels. Are you alone? It's dangerous here. Take this! Sorry, I couldn't resist the joke. Oh. Well, that was creepy. Why am I reminded of The Shining? That girl! It couldn't be! Alright, now, if for some reason you want to go back up, you do have an opportunity. There are iron rings on the side of this, fortunately, so you can climb back up if you want. There is nothing waiting for us, though, there, as I've established. So let's just continue on down the path. And now we are backstage. Now, I'd love to show you what is in each and every one of these doors, as an RPG player is trained to do, but unfortunately, they're locked. Go figure, right? Isn't that just the way? So, let's run down this hallway till the camera decides we're ready to move on, and a wild CG cutscene appears! What do you do? Attack, magic, or run away? I love how this rat is holding his stomach. He's like, shouldn't have eaten that Taco Bell! Damn, that was one bad burrito. Hey, you think these rats are bad? Wait till you see what I saw on the subway this morning. Alright, so this is our first real battle, you could say. Let's just pump some lead into this rat here, and oh, I got a crit, so he didn't even get to attack. Yes, I say real battle because this is our first chance to earn some experience, and also some items. Yes, on the left you will see the items we obtained from this battle, on the right you will see your inventory. That ammo crate is where this ammo is going to go, so we can select all of these items or just select them individually. Typically, it's more convenient just to select all, especially if it's only ammo, because that crate has no limit. It goes up to 999, from what I remember, and trust me, you will reach that limit by the end of this game. Ammo is not exactly hard to find. Jesus! Did Eve do that to the rat? What is going on here? Now, like I said, ammo is extremely plentiful in this game, and except for the case of rocket launchers, every gun type in the game uses the exact same type. This is why I complain so much about the whole running thing. Yes, she runs at about the speed that a human being would. Go back here and you'll find some medicine. But sometimes I don't accept that as a positive. Sometimes you just have to take creative liberties for the sake of player convenience. Now right here, anytime you see a flashing red light like this, check it out. Because this is a save point. This is a phone. Aya will basically call the department and make a report. She'll tell them exactly what's happened. So she'll pick up the phone, dial the number, you'll hear the ring, and you'll get a chance to save. However, I will not be doing that because this is, after all, a Let's Play, and you don't want to save in the middle of a video just in case the video turns out to be crap. Anyways, we need to check out this guy. There we go. Check out this guy right here. I was mashing the button, so I was supposed to scream there. What's this key? Yes, you check him himself, and you'll find the theater key. So now we can open up all those doors out there. Unfortunately, we're going to have to do that in the next episode because this is kind of going up in length, and I don't want to make this too long. So next time on Let's Play Parasite Eve, what exactly is Eve? Why does Aya suddenly have powers similar to hers? And why is she having visions of little girls and hospital beds that she doesn't recognize? Is there any more history behind the franchise? Find out next time. Until then, I'm Whatthefnu, and I'll see you later. One more thing before we quit here. For the first time on my channel, I'm holding a contest within one of my LPs, and here's how it works. Below is a 14-letter phrase that has something to do with the Parasite Eve franchise. Your job is to guess what the phrase is. Now you will have help. At the end of every episode, I'll give you another letter to help you guess. But here's the catch. You only get 10 of them. If nobody guesses what the phrase is by the time episode 11 is posted, then nobody wins. Even if you're watching this in the future after the contest is over, you can still play the game yourself and try to figure it out faster than the person who originally won. Please don't post any guesses in the comments after the contest is over, however. So what do you stand to win? Well, the person who correctly guesses first will receive my personal copy of Parasite Eve along with a strategy guide for the game. I'm not delusional enough to think that anybody will want me to sign them, but if you make the request, I'll oblige. I'll also cover the shipping cost to anywhere in the world, so don't worry about that. As soon as someone posts a comment with the correct guess, I'll send them a private PM where we'll discuss where to send your prize. So please don't enter if you're not comfortable giving me your address, because otherwise this won't work. So, all that said, are you ready for the first letter? Here it is. Figured it out yet? Well, figured out or not, I hope to see you next time. Later, everybody.